Monday, January 15th. At the beginning of the week, financial players should pay attention to the publication of statistics in the Eurozone. Thus, at 12 p.m., the region will report on its trade balance. This is the difference between exports and imports for a certain period, used to assess the structure of trade flows between countries. The indicator has an impact on the euro. By 15 p.m., the Canada manufacturing sales data will be released. They reflect the change in the dollar value of goods sold by Canadian companies in the manufacturing sector in the reporting month compared to the previous month. All survey data are interpreted in a complex way and reflect the state of the country's industrial sector. Growth in the value of the indicator can positively affect the Canadian dollar. Tuesday, January 16th. Already at 9 a.m., players will be able to familiarize themselves with the UK claimant count change. The indicator reflects the change in the total number of people who applied for this type of assistance in the reporting month. Since employment reports are one of the most important factors determining the actions of the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of England, the deterioration in the labour market may negatively affect the pound. At 12 p.m., Germany will publish the ZEW Economic Sentiment Indicator, a survey of financial markets, the subject of which are the most important international financial indicators: inflation, interest rates, stock indices, exchange rates, and oil prices. The growth of the index could be favorable for the euro. Wednesday, January 17th. At 4 a.m. on Wednesday, the Middle Kingdom will reveal its gross domestic product. This is the market price of all final products produced by all resident enterprises in the country during the reporting quarter compared to the previous quarter. GDP is the main indicator of the state of the national economy and an important indicator of the level of development of the state. Its growth indicates a favorable economic situation and can positively affect the yuan. At 15:30 p.m., Canada will report on the Raw Materials Price Index, which shows the change in the prices of goods purchased by manufacturers in the reporting month. The index reflects the level of inflation and serves as a leading indicator of manufacturing activity in the short term. In addition, the Commodity Price Index is a leading indicator of consumer prices in the Canadian market. An increase in producer costs will lead to higher prices for final products. An increase in its value may have a favorable impact on the Canadian dollar. Thursday, January 18th. By 2:30 a.m., Australia will release the employment change. The indicator is calculated based on the results of a monthly survey of the population. The survey includes a sample of about 26,000 households in the country, which covers about 0.32% of Australian citizens aged 15 and over. In addition, employment growth indicates a stronger labour market and can have a positive impact on the Australian dollar. At 17:30 p.m., the United States will report the EIA crude oil stocks change. This is an indicator included in the weekly report of the Energy Information Administration of the U.S. Department of Energy, reflecting the number of barrels of commercial crude oil contained in the storage facilities of U.S. companies. The growth of the indicator may affect the dollar to some extent. Friday, January 19th. At 9 a.m., the UK will announce its retail sales. The statistics include spending on food, clothing, footwear, household goods, etc. Separately, goods sold outside stationery stores are taken into account. The growth of the index may have a positive effect on the pound sterling, as it indicates the growth of consumer activity. Already at 17 p.m., the USA will present data on existing home sales. The calculation includes only closed transactions for secondary sales of detached single-family homes, condominiums and apartments in condominiums and cooperatives. The indicator is among those characterizing already established conditions. The growth of the indicator can positively affect the American dollar.